How we doing, good people? This is your boy once again, CreoleSkipster, coming to give you another live instructional video on how to make some good Louisiana red beans. Uh, these are my beans here, as you can see in the pot. They're kind of, I never soaked them overnight. I just kind of put them in the water a little bit, so it's still gonna be a little bit al dente, so to speak, a little hard. So the way to get around that, if you don't soak overnight, is you can just go ahead on and put the beans on a high, very high heat, and once you put them on that high heat, uh, run it for about a good 30 minutes, almost. I'll say about 30-40 minutes. Turn it off, let them cool off, and after they cool off, then you come back and you'll start your cooking process from scratch. So that's what I have going on right here. Just got my beans in a pot. Go ahead on and actually maybe put a little bit more water in here, and I'm going to run them for about a good 30 minutes on that high heat, and then we'll be able to come back and start the cooking process. So here these bad boys go back again here. Let me get them in the shot. Turning my stove on high. So this is still a little bit of the prep work that's being done here. Of course, seasonings wise, you gotta have your Trinity. So this is my celery, onions, and bell peppers. And for my other seasonings, my dry seasonings, of course, we got to have Tony Chaceres and garlic powder. They go hand in hand. So use these guys here. And I kick it up at the end with a little bit of accent. So this is something that I really like to use to give it that extra flavor. But what we're going to also do is to have those beans taste like you just came from Popeyes. We're gonna go ahead on and we're gonna use some smoked turkey. What I'll do is, let me put this on the side real fast, just so you can see real good. So you have smoked turkey here that's gonna be used. That's some smoked turkey wings, and I got some smoked turkey necks. So I'm gonna take a few out of each and go ahead on and put them in my pot, and that's how we're gonna go ahead on and make that happen. And that's gonna bring everything together, and then we'll be good. We'll be good to go from that point. So yeah, so that's how that is. So once I get these bad boys ready, I'll check back in with you guys in just a second, and we'll start the cooking process. All right. All right, good people, we're back at it. So I've soaked my beans. I actually put the beans on that high fire and just cooled them off for a minute, so they seem like they're ready. I guess like Aura used to say. So we're gonna go ahead on and get cracking with this thing here. So first thing I'm gonna go ahead on and handle up on is I'm gonna put in the Trinity. So I'm gonna dump these bad boys in there. Go on and get all of that out. There's nothing but goodness right here. So that's gonna give us that good Trinity vegetable flavor that we're looking for, that we need. Yeah, looking nice. All right. And next, what I like to do is I like to go ahead on and I just like to automatically, do my seasonings at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead on and dump in my Tony Chaceres. I'm surprised that I didn't get no no garlic powder. I was running a little low on garlic powder and I didn't realize it, but you know, we gonna make it work with what we got. You know, so it should be enough right at, but if it's not, then you know it's all good. Give this bad boy a nice little stir. See. Okay, so we're not where we want to be just yet. So I have to hit him again. I have to get all of my seasons in the pot real early, so everything can cook down together, and I ain't really got to babysit it as much. So let's get on and get in it, give that nice little swirl, and let's just see what we get. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice right there. I'm gonna go ahead on and kick him up with a little bit more, and that should put the icing on the cake as far as what I need done to it here. Let me go ahead on and get him in there one more again. Let's try that out. And by the way, the beans that I'm using here, these are Camellia Red Beans. Come out of Louisiana, New Orleans, I believe is where they at, but that's the staple of beans here that we use. Let me see. Yeah. So if you guys ever looking to get the bag, yeah, Camellia right out of New Orleans. So this is what the brand looks like. The bag here. So if you're ever doing red beans, this is what you want. I stand by it. I've heard that they have another one called Blue Runner. That's pretty good. I haven't particularly tasted those because I'm just like, well, if it ain't broke, then you know, I try to fix it. So at this point, I'm adding my accent. Just go ahead on and give it that little oomph that I need, because the seasoning is on point at this point. Everything is tasting good. The water's good. We're kicking one more little tab. You don't need a lot of this, so that should do it. And now, after I put that in, come back and I'm gonna put in my turkey. So here it is right here. You got a smoked turkey meat. So this is, just give it a good little wash because I hadn't done that yet. Just bear with me just a second. Alright, so this is a nice smoked turkey drumstick, and then I'm coming back with those necks. Let those necks get in there. This is what's gonna give the gumbo that, the red beans and rice, that smoky flavor that if you've eaten Popeye's red beans, that you know that they're famous for. So you can also use different things from the pig. I tend not to. I've strayed away from red meat, you know, so I don't put any fat back, ham hocks, jaws, you know, in mind, but people do that and it comes out just as good. So this is a more healthier version, you know, of red beans and rice, and you're gonna still come away with the same flavor. So, all right. See, we got those beans steadily cooking down, getting pretty. So what I'm gonna start doing now is I'm gonna start to mash the beans against the walls here. So here, if you can kind of see right here, I'm mashing the beans, and see, we can see it right here. This kind of splatters them, you know, gets them busted open and whatnot. And what this does is, this is what creates the gravy and the cream of the red beans. You know, we're not using no flour, we're not using no cornstarch, we're using straight beans itself. Nothing extra, just the beans and the simple ingredients that has been put in this pot already. It still was just cooking now. So you will have to mash for a minute, you know, just to get it where you want. But this is the process. This is the process. You know, you just do it from time to time, stir to stir. Doesn't have to be you just sitting here all day mashing, you know. But whenever you start to stir, and you know the beans are soft, that's when you can go on and start to get a jump on your bean gravy here. And so this is what we're doing. And whatever sticks on the side, you just come here with your spoon and the water and just get it off. All right. I'm gonna do a little bit more mash in here, and as you can see, turkey is doing very well as well, and everything is just steadily cooking down. All right, these beans are finally finished, and I want you guys to see the finished product so you can see how creamy this is here. See, these guys here just ready. This is how your beans are supposed to come out and look whenever you're finished with it. So this is the finished product. So if you want to get these Louisiana red beans, this is the cream that you're looking for. And my goodness, that smell is just something just to, it's gonna take you to a place. So I appreciate you guys hanging out and seeing how to go ahead on and cook these Creole style Louisiana red beans. Stay tuned for the next video. I'll be releasing something as soon as I can. Alright guys, take care. I'm about to eat. Peace.